I am so glad that you have found my YouTube channel. I discuss the chronic condition romantic NPD, and I share with you how unfortunately you got snared. For more information, please subscribe. You can go back over the videos where I have given you all the information regarding the classic idolise, devalue and disregard from the romantic NPD lover. Today we're going to talk about ghosting in general, and particularly ghosting from the romantic NPD lover. Ghosting. So there's a wrong way to do it, and there's a really wrong way to do it. I've been ghosted. Have I done it myself? Possibly, for reasons I'll tell you later on. Now, ghosting basically is a way for someone to leave a situation or get away from somebody. Now, a ghost is basically somebody who has died. So clearly the person that has been ignored and left is having to mourn, and they're having to grieve. Now, if the person didn't know them that well, they still feel sad, it's still a loss, and that person is still upset. Now, with the NPD lover, when they do ghosting, they do it so they blindside their perceived twin soul. The twin soul, the person abandoned, very, very sudden and unexpected. Now, this sort of ghosting is epically cruel. NPD lovers can use this type of ghosting as either manipulation to get the person to fall madly, deeply in love with them because they've withdrawn themselves. So, of course, there's a craving. And when they withdraw themselves, the person is usually left seeped in love hormones, serotonin, oxytocin, that sort of thing. They are left high on love. Now, you've heard me talk before, if you go back over past videos, of McHamish, Conman McHamish. Now, I've told you all about him. He was on YouTube. One of the women was a beautiful young woman, much younger than his other love projects. She was quite naive because he was that little bit older. He showed her things she hadn't experienced before. He had the lovely little sports car. He took her on exotic holidays. He took her for beautiful meals. Then he decided, again, blindsiding the young beautiful girl, he ghosted her. What did it do to her? It basically put her into deep trauma. So much so that she had to seek psychological help. Now, this is the way that it's done very, very badly. You should never ghost somebody whom you've had a lot of contact with and somebody who you had an in-depth relationship with. And especially, you shouldn't ghost somebody if you've led them on, strung them along and pretended to them that you have a future together, because that is just unbelievably cruel. Now, with the NPD lover, over past videos again, I've told you about their lack of empathy. Now, the condition NPD is a chronic mental mind condition. The people who have it, it's been there since childhood. Sometimes they know exactly what they're doing. They know how to manipulate their lovers to get them to love them, need them, want them. They know that if they withdraw, they can then possibly go on to another love project while stringing the other person along while shelving them in the love harem. Be wary of the dating tactic where your partner deliberately ghosts you, and this is to get you to long for them and fall in love with them even further. It's a manipulation tactic. Now, have I ghosted? I was trying to think about this, and I was thinking, if I ever did ignore somebody, it was probably somebody that I hadn't invested in. It was probably somebody that I didn't really know that well. Life probably got busy, or I found something else to occupy my time. Now, me saying that should speak volumes to you. The person that is ghosting you, have they found something else over you? Have they gone on holiday? Could they have lost their phone? If they do eventually respond back to you and they are vague, they are flaky in their response, generally this means something is very off. You know it in your gut, you can feel it. Don't ignore that feeling. Always remember this as well. Actions speak louder than words. Do not allow this person to toy with you and string you along. Remember, what they tell you in a text must come to fruition. Actions over words all day long. I cannot tell you that enough.